Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 36 of the Pokemon Cup Series. Today we're here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the running of the South Point 400. 3 races in the books and now we're going to Vegas. And someone is going to go home with the jackpot and lock his or her spot in the playoffs, trying to join Max Ferrier. I hope I pronounced his name right this time. And our winner from last weekend at Atlanta, Anthony Then. We'll see which third driver will join among those winners in the playoffs in Season 36. On the pole for this race will be the 23 of Nikki Maxwell. And on our outside will be the 88 of Tommy Highsmith. In row 2, we have the 51 of Anthony Lopez and the 48 of Grayson Acevedo. Row 3 has Ben Goldman in the 8 and Cullen Francis in the 1. Row 4 with the 14 of Johnny Gardner and the 43 of Riley Spurleytube. And rounding out your top 10 are the 17 of Wyatt Quayle and the 20 of Dylan Kroom. And as always, let's look for our winner from last weekend in Atlanta. That was Anthony Then, starting way in the back in 39th position. But we've seen crazy stuff happen in races where drivers come from the back and win, so we'll see if Then will make a comeback and maybe get a good finish out of this race, starting from 39th. Only Alexander Rose the one that starts in dead last. But anyway, let's go trackside for the command to fire up the engines. We're about to go racing here in Sin City.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars roll off the track here at Las Vegas. 26 laps around Vegas here today in the third race of Season 36. Definitely going to be a fun one to see here today at Las Vegas. We're about to go green here, just about set to get underway here with the green flag in Vegas. Who knows who's going to roll the dice here and win? Here we go, going to the green flag here. We are underway in the South Point 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Pretty good start for that 23 car. Here comes the 51 of Lopez, though, going for the lead. And the 51 car just took the lead away from the 23. So he'll be leading the first lap. Lopez is in front. France is up to second place. We've seen him a lot lately. No, not surprising he wants to defend that championship. Try to go 3 wide for the lead. But the one car is able to take the second spot away. And now Tommy Highsmith into third place. Thought we had a caution. Never mind. Look at Lopez pull away. What a run he's got, man. He's already pulled away. Cullen Francis trying to catch up to the 51 car. Oh boy, Maxwell getting into a tight pickle. Nearly gets in the wall. Ben Goldman goes into the position now. Into the top 5. Looks like we have a battle between teammates. Grayson Acevedo battling up against Tommy Highsmith. 2 Hendrick cars battle it out for third place. It looks like Highsmith is going... No, wait. Acevedo, I mean. Acevedo's going to get the edge. So the stages will end after laps 6 and 12. No, wait. Yeah, that's right. 6 and 12. Let's go with that. Out in front is Anthony Lopez. Man, he has dominated. He's put on a show here today. Francis in third. And now the 48 is in third place. Francis is second, I should say. Battle for fourth place here as we see Ben Goldman go for fourth over Highsmith. Does he have the edge? Looks like he does. And he'll get it. And it looks like stage 1 is over with Lopez out in front, getting the 10 bonus points and playoff point. And their order is on the screen right here. All the top 10 drivers that will earn bonus points for finishing the top 10 at the end of stage 1. And of course, Lopez gets the playoff point if he does make the playoffs. Last time, Francis was close to winning in Atlanta. He even beat out Anthony then off pit road in the second set of pit stops. But something went wrong in the one car. Lost a lot of positions and ultimately lost the race. But now let's see if Francis, he obviously wants to win again. Trying to close in on that 51 car. Running on board with the 1 car, as you can see here, as he's trying to get the run to get that 51. Trying to hug the bottom lane as much as he can to try to close in on that 51 machine. Look at the beautiful track here in Vegas. This is the updated 2018 version that I found on Stunard Racing, so I got to thank them for providing the track. Forgot to mention, by the way, the Atlanta version I used in the last weekend's race, that was from Renault fan. I hope I pronounced his name right. Renault fan. So a big thanks to him for that Atlanta track. I didn't mention him in the last race, but thanks to him for the 2018 Atlanta update from the last weekend. And thanks to Stunard Racing, I forgot who made this track, but I think that's where I found this track, the 2018 Vegas update. It's a really nice update. It's very detailed, very, very well lit. So I gotta thank them for that. We're about to reach the end of stage 2. It's been all about Anthony Lopez today. Ben Goldman is gonna take 3rd place away from Acevedo. Goldman, he was last season. Goldman ran the 18 car, and now he moves to car number 8. Take that 10 out, and he got car 8. So we're glad to see the 8 car be return here in some form. We'll see if he can lead it to victory this season. 14 laps to go halfway through, and that means the end of stage 2. And it looks like the top 10 largely remains unchanged from the last stage. And another 10 bonus points, another bonus playoff point for Lopez. Still trying to hold off the 1 of Francis. And he's only got 13 laps to go. Hasn't been fun up in the front, but at least the race has been caution free. Daytona, we had a handful of wrecks in Daytona with the stage racing. We only had 1 caution in Atlanta though. And now this race looks like it might be caution free. So these guys are getting a hang of their cars here for the first time this season without the cautions. Next weekend though, at Bristol though, is going to be a lot of fun. There's probably going to be wrecking left and right. So, can't wait for that. Can't wait for that weekend. Cullen Francis trying to close in on that 51 all day. But the 51 car has been so tough. 11 laps to go for Lopez. Last season, I believe he was in the 96 car, and he won 5 races with that team. Somehow they didn't win the championship, but he won 5 races, and it goes to show how in any car, Lopez can get the job done. 10 laps to go in Vegas. Pit stops or a caution would pretty much change everything. Just about. But Lopez right now, he's not thinking about that. But in the next couple laps, though, they might come down pit road under green if they keep running green like this. So Lopez continuing to hang on to that lead, trying to win again here in season 36. Trying to beat out the former champion in the process. Oh, looks like he's pitting. They're going to take green flag pit stops right now. A handful of cars coming down pit road under the green flag to pit. We knew it was going to be a factor at some point of the race, with this being a caution-free one. A caution-free run. Goldman, Acevedo, Spurley, Tube, DeLello. We have a spin! It looked like Roger Ray might have got turned on his way to pit road. Roger Ray got turned on his way to pit road. This could change everything. Oh no, no caution. The caution did not come out. I saw Roger Ray. He might have gotten turned on his way to pit road. Could have sworn that a caution would come out for that, but apparently not. Oh, wow. Look at that. 24 Hawkins might have gone contact with the 9 car, Robert Smith, and he got into the 32. And the 32 spun, and the other 2 went on out of the pit entrance. Smith and Hawkins had trouble in the pits. That might have what caused the spin. Francis is on pit road right now. All the others as well. Friesen comes down. It looks like, oh wow, I thought J.D. Jones was going to stay out. Apparently not. But Lopez has come off pit road right now over Ben Goldman and Riley Spurley Tubes. So we'll see if they'll come back around as the leaders. So it looks like pit stops will definitely play a role here in this race. Acevedo comes off pit road. And then there's Francis down below behind him, and the 1 car did not have a good pit stop, obviously. There's Highsmith to follow as well. Right now, Francis was ruled as the leader. I'm not sure if he will retain that lead. From the looks of it, it's going to be pretty close. Here comes Lopez, and I don't think he's going to get to the 48. He got through the 51. But he's not going to get that 48 car, that 1 car. I thought it was 48, but it's 1. My bad. Cullen Francis is the leader, and Anthony Lopez is in 2nd place. So the pit strategy worked for Francis. How about that? Cullen Francis, he knew he wasn't going to get around Lopez, so he thought of a different way to pit, and it worked out to his advantage. Just 5 more laps to go. The tables have turned. We all thought it was going to be Lopez winning this race, leading every single lap. But Francis surprised everybody by going on a different strategy. That turns out it worked to his favor, and he's now the leader. 4 more laps for the former champion to be back on top. Highsmith, what a great run for him. The rookie is going to get a great, probably his first top 5 of his career, 3rd place. Highsmith was a former truck driver, and I believe this is going to be the start of something special for this team. As Highsmith's running 3rd, he's running an awesome race. There's Goldman in 5th place. It's going to be between Johnny Gardner and another rookie, White Quail. But it's going to be all about the veterans this time around after having the first 2 races won by rookies. The veterans finally came to show up in Vegas, and it was a former champion that might be coming out on top. Just 2 more laps around Vegas. Of course, there's still the possibility of a caution. If that comes out before the white flag, we will go to overtime. But we've had a caution-free race all day today. I don't think a caution is going to affect this. Coming to the white flag for Cullen Francis with 1 more lap around. Will the former champion win again? 2 seasons ago he was a champion, and last season he was a regular season champion, and now this season he looks to do it all over again. And he's got the chance to do it. Now he's got the win, so he definitely has a shot now to do it all again. Out of the final corner, here comes Cullen Francis. He'll take the checkered flag in the South Point 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. caution-free race in Vegas, and the winner was car number 1, Cullen Francis. Add another win to his trophy case, as Cullen Francis number 1 again in the Pokemon Cup Series. Third race in the books, he's locked himself into the playoffs with a brilliant pit strategy that got him to the top. So, Cullen Francis, your winner here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And I'm going to be updating the winners list as I speak, and meanwhile, there's the rest of the results on your screen. And I'm going to try to find Cullen Francis here on this winners list, so bear with me. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to find him on the winners list here. Going to be updating as we go live. So, let's see. Going to search for him. There we go. His last win came Sawmill last season, so already a veteran winner. I think you might have seen. I think you're gonna see the winners list on the screen right now as I'm typing, adding another win to his wins. So there you go. Cullen Francis scores career win number 9 in the Cup Series, tying with Joseph Romanuk and former champions Benjamin Miles and Emmanuel Magnuson and James Shelley. Anyone remember James Shelley? Anyway, just one more win would tie him with Dylan Thoreau, Isaiah Bernesh, Ian Dutta, Daniel Coffey, Charles Sanford in the wins list. So right now he's in pretty elite company, I'd say. But one more win would get him to the 10 wins mark, and that's something very few drivers have been able to achieve in the Cup Series. So hope you enjoyed this race. Cullen Francis takes the checkered flag here at Las Vegas in race 3 of the season. The next race, as you can see here, that's Bristol. Yeah, I was right that Bristol was the next race. So we're going to go to the short track next time around. Bristol's going to be a fun race. It's going to have short track racing, crashes, bumps and bangs, and bruises, you name it. The last Great Coliseum will be back with another Cup race that's sure going to be a fun one. So you don't want to miss Bristol. And we'll see you guys there next weekend. So we'll see you at Bristol for some short track racing.